everyone. I hope you guys are enjoying the warm weather. Today is actually the warmest day that we've had so far here in the Black Forest this spring, and I am just absolutely loving it. Spring is by far my favorite time of year here in Germany. Where I live, there's yellow tulips that grow, and you kind of know that it's spring here because all of the tulips pop up all over the city everywhere you're driving. And it's in a couple of weeks, you see that it goes from the trees looking dead from winter to them just looking lush green, flowers growing everywhere, all the insects come out, the birds are chirping, and it's just such a time where you feel like everything comes back to life after this really long cold period. So I am looking forward to being outside as much as possible. And every time spring comes around, I always get the travel bug that I want to leave and I want to go somewhere else. And I want to spend it somewhere other than where I live. And this year, I really want to focus on enjoying time here where I live. I've lived here now for almost 5 years, and I've only gone on a long hike one time, and I haven't explored so much in the local area. I tend to like to go far away. I'm kind of a go big or go home person, and that's kind of anywhere that I've lived. So this year I thought that it would be a fun kind of push for myself and motivation to enjoy the small things and the local things. And so I have accumulated my happiness bucket list for spring. And I thought it would be interesting to share it with you guys and to hear if you guys have anything on your bucket list. I know for a lot of people it's like to clean their house or pull out their summer clothes and kind of rearrange. And for me is also that, but these are things that I've been wanting to do for some time and I've just put to the side and never gotten to, and I'm going to take the time to do them. So what is on my bucket list? The first thing is I want to read 2 books. Now, I've never been a huge reader, and I recently, in the last year, discovered audiobooks. And because I work so much from my computer, I'm not really wanting to read a book and hold a book in my hand and look at something because I'm staring at a screen all day. So because of that, finding audiobooks was like a lifesaver. You can close your eyes and lay down and rest and really enjoy. And I have an ever-piling list of books that I want to read, so I'm hoping I get to 2 of them this spring. The next thing is I really want to go outdoor rock climbing. I haven't been in a few years. I started climbing a few years ago, mostly bouldering, and when we were originally going outdoor rock climbing, we were going with people that were quite a bit better than us, and it was just intimidating for me. And I also had a really scary situation where I almost fell and died in the past, and I think because of that, it's made me really scared to go outdoor rock climbing. Since then, I've kind of worked on the fear aspect that I experience when doing certain activities. And so I really want to get back out and show myself that it's fun and I can enjoy it, because indoor bouldering is great, but it would be wonderful to get to be outdoors more. And there's not really outdoor bouldering so much around us, but there's a ton of beautiful outdoor rock climbing. The next thing is I really want to do a painting. I love to paint, and I have canvases in my closet that I just haven't gotten to. So I'm hoping I can do some sort of painting project. I also started knitting this year, so I would love to knit my first blanket. I want to knit a summer blanket because I love snuggling with a blanket on the couch, even in summer, but I find that the winter blanket I have just makes me sweat. So I really want to knit a summer blanket. And I really want to go on a local hike. I've only done actually one large hike around where I live to a place called Schwarzwald, if anyone knows what that is. I did it from the Seilbahn in the city of Freiburg and hiked from there up to Schwarzwald. It was I don't know, I want to say it was 4 hours one way, and it was beautiful. But since then, I haven't really done any major hiking, and I would love to do that. And I would also love to do a 30-day yoga challenge. I've done them in the past and I really enjoy them. I've done ones from Yoga by Cassandra and Yoga by Adrian, which are YouTubers that do the challenges on YouTube. But if anyone knows any German yoga instructors on YouTube that do like daily challenges for a month, preferably under 25 minutes per day, then let me know, because I think that would be a fun activity to try to do it in German. The last thing that I really would like to do is, some of you in past videos said, why don't you just feel comfortable to be yourself and talk to people and talk to locals. And I have German friends and I have a lot of friends here, but I think I always get scared and to interact with Germans, because you always hear this, like Germans are like an onion that needs to be peeled back over time. And as an American, that's not how I am. And so I think when I try to present myself to a German person, I always try to do it in more of like a quiet, I would say like my German American self rather than my American self. And of course, there's like a middle ground to that. But I really would like to befriend a local, but just be my like true, authentic, open self. Feel comfortable to ask for their number the first time, to reach out and see what happens. I always am scared to be too American, that people won't like me. I think because in the past I've always heard about the idea of the ugly American, and I'm like petrified to be that. So that's also on my bucket list, is to try to just befriend someone in the most authentic way to myself. So I would love to hear what your guys' bucket list is, if you have one. And part of me wanting to do this, I think, is to also check in with myself and hold myself accountable, because when you put it out there for other people and you're open and honest about it, I feel like you're really saying to yourself that I'm making this commitment. And I really want to make the commitment to myself to enjoy these smaller kind of everyday things and always have to look at the big picture of going far to really enjoy life. So spring is the best time to do that, and I am looking forward to it. I will check back in at some point and share maybe some videos or pictures or things of the projects I've done when it gets closer to summer. And if you guys want to share yours too, it would be great to hear them. See you in the next video. Bye.